Okay, thank you. Thank you. Last minute seats, go for it. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you. Okay, this is really important for us. These students have worked for only 4 weeks. Okay, we've had a bit of bumps in the road with rights. We had a first play which we didn't get the rights, and then we chose this one. And then some last minute changes. So Finn, Tobin, and Pablo Melida are stepping up to do some characters. And they have their script. That's for the reason for that. And so I want to give them, first of all, a round of applause to them because they really have, saved us. And then the last thing, I really want to encourage you to, really watch the play. I know it's very easy to put your AirPods, watch, your phone, but, they worked incredibly hard in this play, and you will be surprised. There are people that it's their first time acting, and I really hope that you enjoy the show. And then, I know everybody's gonna scramble before, but I really want to make a shout out to La Miss Sophia Kim and Scott, Mr. Scott in Design Tech, because you will see the set. They've helped me. My stagecraft class as well was involved. Stagecraft class, give it up. And yes, so it's a team effort from everyone, and I really hope you enjoy the show.
The pictures on the internet do not do this place justice. This whole place is nightmare fuel.
I'm glad you find it satisfactory.
Yes. Oh my god, is that a red-banded viper?
The most poisonous snake known to man. Its venom can paralyze a whole rhinoceros in 15 seconds. One bite from its venom will induce a heart attack in a full-grown man in 11 seconds, give or take.
That's so cool. You're so little guy, aren't you?
Please, do not batter the terrarium with your fingers, miss. The glass is especially fragile.
Why do you make the glass fragile for the deadliest snake alive?
So that if someone were to batter it with their fingers, it would shatter, and the snake would be free to accept punishment.
Oh, sorry. Where's everyone else?
You're the final guest to arrive. The others will be down shortly. Horace, please see to it that the other guests are summoned.
We're about to start!
Perhaps you could knock on the doors instead of bellowing like moose.
I will have to move to do that.
I'm aware of that, Horace. And while you're at it, please take his base luggage to her room.
I would like to point out that I have tendinitis in my shoulder as well as bursitis in my hip and work avoidance in my knee.
What's work avoidance?
I avoid work.
Norris, take over for your twin, please.
Ready, sir?
Can you take Miss Bailey's luggage to her room?
Oh, I would, but I'm very busy right now.
Someday I will toss them both into the ocean, and I shall know peace.
No worries. Hold on. I need to do a post. Hey guys, you will never believe where I'm standing right now. The mansion of Vincent Braxton, the man, the myth, the legend, and my personal hero. I'm fangirling so hard right now. Okay, this place is intense. To get here, we had to take a ferry an hour off the coast of Nova Scotia. I'm dead serious right now. waves. I vomited like 7 times, but it was worth it. And I'm here to compete in the 24-hour deadline challenge to write a new murder mystery in 24 hours. And the winner gets a book deal. Isn't that so crazy? It has been my dream forever. When I was a little kid, I used to write little mystery novels and put my name on the cover and everything. And to think it could actually happen, I'm gonna vomit again. Oh, check it out, check it out. It's the captain of the ferry. Captain Myers, freeing souls like the woman of the underworld to a mansion on a cliff. What's it like?
What is it? What?
Being the captain of your own boat. Do you love it? Do you love it?
Sure, I'm okay. I've had to do with people.
I can respect that.
Miss Bain, I regret to inform you there is no cell phone service on the island.
And this is our butler, y'all. His name is Delacroix. So fancy. Our honest to goodness butler in a haunted mansion.
I am not the butler, and the mansion is not haunted.
Right.
Miss Bain, the competition will require total concentration. Please put your phone up.
Right, of course. But is there a way to do a filter on the meeting? You'd rather be a king in a tuxedo or a talking cucumber?
No, it's not. It's the other way.
I swear, we just turned left. Wait, what was that?
That was the bell, the little bell the guy had.
Did you call, sir?
Why would they be ringing a bell?
Can you please assist Mr. and Mrs. Haskins in finding the great group?
It's over this way.
Go to them and assist them.
Go down the sound of my voice.
Robert, it was the other way. You are wrong. You're so wrong. Right? The worst part is that you have no idea where you're going and you think you do. Hi. Hey. Are you in a competition? No. Just wandering around for no reason.
No, we're husband and wife writing team. I'm Greg and this is Deborah. You know, like many married couples, we figured moving to business together would help smooth out our Catholic marriage.
Why are you telling me that?
I thought we were talking about it.
We're not. Tell me that.
Well, she's the writer and I'm just the idea person.
Yeah, no, when Greg talks, I get ideas from her.
I'm the muse.
First book is called How to Kill Your Husband and Get Away with It.
Which was pretty great actually. Yeah. A little scary. For me personally, a lot scary.
Oh. Wow, did you actually get it published? No.
It was too good to be published.
That's a stupid thing to say, Greg.
There I go again.
Well, good luck tonight. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
There can only be one. From Highlander. Remember? Anyone seen Highlander? That movie was great.
Greg, shut up.
Well, I think we're gonna kill it, you know? It would be pretty great if we won, actually. It would probably save our marriage, seeing how divorce frustrates so many areas.
Does she have to know her entire backstory?
No, she does not.
Well, I think it's just super cool to be here. I mean, look at all of this.
The hope is that the atmosphere will be inspirational in devising murder.
So, all of this is from his books? Like the Jumping Flamingo Tarantulas?
2 females, of course.
Obviously, if you put a male and a female together, the female will kill a male within seconds.
I can relate.
You will find much to inspire you in Braxton's manner. The view of the Atlantic, for
That's the
instance.
flip side.
You're quite well versed in Lord Braxton's books.
I've read all of his books. He's my personal hero. The twist he comes up with, incredible.
When the mansion was first built, Lord Braxton had the architects assign a number of features from his most famous novels. You will know of the jumping spiders, the archway of
So, are there secret passages here?
more than one.
That's so cool.
The other guests will be down shortly, if only they had been summoned properly.
What?
Something to do and win.
Oh, I forgot to say.
Go.
Of course.
Thank you, Captain.
Firm hand and a bad attitude. That's what it takes to keep the servants in line. You left me.
On the other way,
Yung kami may exam naman dun. I do not have to do anything.
Can you please see if the others are on their way?
I'm incredibly busy.
What do we have here? It was the mystery of the mystery writers. Who would win the competition and who would plunge into an icy death and unforgiving waters?
Oh my gosh, are you Robert Wave?
No.
Robert Wade has been done for decades.
But he looks just like that.
Like a corpse.
Carswell Chalmers. Death on the Mississippi. Under the Blood Moon, Triple Play.
Are those your books?
Oh! No, I haven't heard of any of those. Sorry.
You might know my hero, the people's hero. Detective Jack Manning. A man's man. Face like a dirty angel. 2 fists like pit bulls on speed. The dames can't help but fall in love with him. But his heart, in a locked box, and he swallowed the key.
Wow, he sounds really vintage.
Yeah, he's too much of a man's man for the publishers these days. They don't want some namby-pamby adamant feelings. They care about other people. You wonder why everything's going to heck these days. In my time, if you were a man, crunched up all your feelings into a lump of coal and only expressed yourself to stray dogs in the middle of the night.
Actually, published books.
27 novels, sweetheart. On a typewriter, my fingers used to be so strong I could poke a hole into a brick wall. And I did too. Because that's what you did if you were a man. Poke holes in walls.
Wow. Guess I haven't tried that. I remember this one time there was a hole in our drywall, remember? And I cried about it.
Yeah, I remember it was one of the book nights.
Well, good luck tonight.
I don't need a lot. I just need the judge to have half a brain and not give the award to some scribbling woman.
Well, there's a nice bracing dose of sexism.
Greg,
Every day.
tell your wife to make me a drink.
I just think I found someone I want to kill more than you.
Who's this?
Look, Barcelona, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. And it's cool that you're super old and, you've written a lot of books that are probably super offensive and can't be published anywhere. But that doesn't mean we can't change now and be less offensive. I was actually reading something by Ramar Minton today, and she said she learned a lot from younger writers. She was actually trending on social media,
What's trending?
like going viral, on social media, on the internet. It's like a world wide web where all human experience is expressed. Kind of like a series of tubes.
I know what the internet is, Barbie. And I knew Rahar Benton too. She was a hack. A terrible device.
Are all my lovelies assembled? Oh my god, I am dead, 100% dead. Rejoice, it's me, Vimpella, the Queen of Darkness.
You're doing this? I love your TikTok. Can you get a picture?
Of course.
And then she walked into the room. Smiled like barbed wire. Legs like a stool tapered at the top and sturdy. Boobs like a bad habit.
Excuse me,
What?
you just described me. Or are you focusing on specific body parts?
It's just what I do. Sometimes I narrate the little intricacies going on around my life. It's more interesting than anything else going on around me.
Well, I think we can all just go home now because Vampire's gonna kill it tonight.
The way she held that pen was no mistake. She'd done it before. And she'd do it again.
Hi, it's just really creepy the way you're saying everything.
And you look like you robbed a Halloween pop-up store on the way over here.
I'm creepy on purpose. What's your excuse?
Experience.
Well, why are you doing this? I thought you signed like a major deal with a really big publisher.
I did, and things went a little sideways, so I'm looking to relaunch my brand. More spiders, even spookier, a little naughtier.
Ooh.
Or maybe you got sued because you ripped off the personality. Aren't you a lovely piece of work? But I want you back because this vampire has fangs.
Yes.
Right.
I really appreciate strong female characters.
Would you like me to sign something of yours?
He has nothing you can sign.
It's a shame I looked square couldn't make a mark.
I know. I'm Jennifer, and I am so thrilled to be here.
And then she walked in. A personality like a loaf of sourdough. And a face to match.
Stop it, old man. Yeah, this is Zach.
Yo, I'm Zach. Zach Attack.
Zach Attack, what?
That's what I say. I'm in college and I already got a catchphrase. Zach Attack.
I love it. He's got so much personality. I want to take a moment to introduce myself because we're going to get cozy over the next 24 hours. And coincidence, I read these mysteries. Do you love it? I love it.
No.
So, my 17-book series is called The Briar's Notch Mysteries, which takes place in Tristan Farntop. Picture this. There's green mountains and daring cattle and old hippies. And our hero, Lucy Porter, holds a local puppet shop. And in each book, there is a mystery. Spoiler alert, it's murder. So much murder.
You've written 17 books?
They're on Amazon Prime and to teach. They're self-published. You can buy them if you want. Please buy them.
You have so much experience.
Thank you.
17 books? I wrote 27 novels on a typewriter with a space bar to pound in with both fists. That's how a man writes books.
I'm sure your books are great.
Winning this would be so amazing for me. Just to have that validation of a major publisher taking on one little Briar's Notch stories, it would change my life.
Hold on. 17 people murdered in one little town in Vermont?
19. There was a really successful serial killer on Lucy Book 6.
That's like 10% of the entire population. What's the life expectancy?
Well, strangers move in sometimes, and they get killed. It's so fun. I love writing. Do you guys love writing? It's my special little playtime. I don't usually get a lot of playtime. I have 3 kids and a husband, and they need me constantly. Like, all the time. So much. Just skipping goggles of me. They just take and take and take and take and There's also a service here, right?
I'm afraid not, ma'am.
Thank you. Or else it's ring. I keep the clean up. There is Black and Peter. I'm like by myself. Blah, blah, blah. I'm 45 years old and I can't do anything by myself. I think the boys are eating the drywall again. Husbands, right?
You should read our book. Well, what's your story, Zach?
Don't encourage.
I'm Zach. My creative writing professor thought this sounds weird. Why not? And then he got sick and I was like, you're sick. And he was like, no, not good sick, like bad sick. And I was like, oh, Zach Attack.
So, you came here to spend time with us instead?
Great.
The critters in the terrarium. They're poisonous, eh?
Extremely deadly, sir.
Hey kid, we all hand-fed the spiders. Now it's your turn. Sweet spiders.
I suggest you do not hand feed the spiders, Zach. At least not until the challenge has begun.
So, is that it? Are we all here?
We await one more.
Greetings, spiders. I am not just a mystery writer, but I'm mystery itself.
This one's a little much.
I cannot reveal my true name, but you may call me Brenda. I cannot reveal that either, but yes.
I knew she was trouble. Trouble like a 4-alarm beef burrito that had been left out in the sun too long. The type of burrito that makes you wish for death at 3 in the morning.
They try to keep me out.
Not true, Miss Brenda.
Did I receive an invitation? No.
Because you were not invited and you have emerged like a type of fungus which cannot be eradicated.
That's right, fungus. And what about
Are you
fungus?
finished?
I was literally in the middle of a sentence.
No one wishes you to complete that sentence. Please sit down and we shall begin. Horace!
What?
It was time.
You mean my claim?
Okay, question please.
Maurice! My BBC.
Go fetch him.
I got an MBA, you know. This was originally supposed to be an internship. What's up?
If you could set the clock, please.
Of course. Setting the clock.
Welcome, riders, to the 24-hour deadline challenge.
He's making an announcement.
It's cool. Wanna chill?
May I continue?
I got a dope chair you can sit on in my place. It reclines.
Zach, is that your name?
No C, just C-A-K. Zach.
I did not try to spell it. And I believe the invitation is for Professor James Bronson, not one of his students.
That windbag got an invitation? I guess I'll invite anyone to a writer's retreat nowadays.
So, if you'd like to remain here, please respect your fellow writers and don't try to lure them back to your dope path.
It's got a neon sign and everything inside.
This challenge is an opportunity to stretch yourself as craftsmen. 24 hours uninterrupted by the outside world or family.
Oh my god. It's like a giant weight has just been lifted off my shoulders.
In this picturesque and thrilling environment, can you craft the perfect murder in 24 hours? Morris has set the clock. You have the mansion at your disposal and an encyclopedia on the shelf. At this moment, I'd like to introduce you to someone very special. This is Bella, your artist.
Woo! Yes! Mama Bear needs her juice!
She is tasked with making whatever caffeinated concoctions you require.
Whiskey.
No. You and me are gonna get to know each other real well.
Bella, would you like to introduce yourself?
Already did it. What am I gonna say?
Perhaps some interesting personal details.
No, I make coffee. That's what I do. This is my lot in life. On this island in the middle of nowhere.
Bella is delightful.
The tip jar is right here.
Oh, I didn't bring any money. But I can tip you in smiles.
She has it not accepted.
Good to know.
Oh my god, can we get started writing?
Writing? Who said anything about writing? The challenge is to craft the perfect murder.
How does he do that?
Look around you. Everything you require is at your fingertips. Venomous creatures, a cornucopia of potential murder weapons, an entire shelf of poisons.
Ooh. What? I just like the poisons. What are you talking about?
Vincent Braxton has left a message in his will for those who seek to follow him. In exchange for a book deal in his imprint, he challenges you. Craft the perfect murder. Kill one of your fellow guests. Get away with it, and the book deal's yours.
This is supposed to be right.
Shh. We understand that this may be difficult for the most squeamish amongst you.
Ladies and Greg.
So, there's a second option to receive the book deal instead. Solve the murder, and you will receive the book deal.
Wait, what if no one kills anyone?
Then everyone goes home alive. But I don't think that's very likely, do you? We are in international waters. There are no police. There's no way on the island.
No one is doing this. This is insane!
Of course, definitely. It is absurd even to mention. I'm sure there's no one who wants to kill you. Or someone you might wish to kill with impunity. No professional jealousy is worth mentioning. No one has stolen an idea from you. Look around you. Is there someone in this room who wants you dead? Is there someone you want dead? Or simply, you can use this time to write. Think of it as a prompt to fuel your creativity. But I suggest you watch your backs, because the challenge begins now.
surveyed the room. Who would be the killer? Surely not the husband with a skull as soft as a plush toy. We didn't have any. He was like a small forest creature in a pit full of wolves, hoping his little bunny eyes would keep the predators at bay. That's the thing about predators. Weakness was irresistible. Like the scent of a dead rabbit or golden retriever. You just couldn't help stop it from rolling. The ladies were on a roll all over this chunk.
Stop narrating everything you say, please.
Can't help it.
Yes, you can, and it's a little unnerving.
His little bunny eyes weren't helping. The wolves were licking their lips.
You're still doing it.
Don't listen to her. People here don't know you, and it takes a person at least a jar to really want to kill you.
That's comforting.
And no one is going to kill anyone. I saw that. So what? Your eyes turned into the wall of poisons when I said that. I was just glancing in that direction. In the direction of the wall of death. There are walls of death everywhere I look. Wall of death, wall of death, wall of death. Well, keep your head down and write your book. Don't tell me what to do, I'm not your husband.
She doesn't tell me what to do.
Shut up.
Yes, dear.
I'm just really taking in my surroundings. We all don't have husbands to watch our backs.
I don't watch her back. She doesn't like it.
Shut up.
I agree with Deborah. Let's just take this time to write and not put it in the story. I agree. Amen.
I don't see how you can write anything right now. Well, this is actually less tense than my house. 3 boys. At least a third of violence is under the surface here. Or you're just planning on killing us. I'm writing down a plan on how to kill you. Didn't say it was me. She's written 17 books, all taking place in the same little town of Vermont. I doubt she could plot a murder to save her life. Excuse me? Self-published. Sorry. And you're so much better than me. I've had an actual book published before. Bloodborne. It was haunting. Game changing. Removed circulation due to a lawsuit. Not my fault.
The hens were clucking, but none of the roosters were interested.
That is both sexist and irrelevant right now.
Guys, let's just focus on writing and our books. And I suggest, if someone wants to kill someone, I suggest doing it like early in the evening so we have plenty of time to solve for the murder.
Right.
I'm just saying a good deal is hard to come by.
You're going to solve the murder.
Yeah, look, I have great instincts. I've probably figured out.
You can't even figure out how to work the remote control. Okay? I'm sure no one's going to get killed. As long as I get my coffee, am I right? Mama Bear needs her juice. Is that like a request or something? You bet, honey. I need something juicy. I don't know what that is. I like my coffee like I like my men. Bitter. Little joke, 3 sugars, just like my 3 boys. Do you mind? Relax, Morticia. I'm just checking out your haunting, game-changing remote articulation novel.
And blocks, yo. Writer's block for real.
Aw, my heart hurts for you.
I got like mad ideas. Sometimes it's hard to get them from here to here.
Yes, that's exactly how I would describe the act of writing. You must be an expert.
Yeah, I'm basically an expert.
Oh, what's your favorite Mr. Jackson novel?
Oh, I don't really read. I'm more like a natural. I'm gifted. It's kind of a curse actually. Zach Attack, got so many levels.
Great.
So I got an idea. What if one of you fine ladies wrote my ideas down onto the paper, kind of like a collab, and we split the riches 50-50?
Which one of them was going to kill the kid first? My money was on legs. She looked like an angel, with all the angels left before I was born. Now, there are only devils in the sky. Turns out that the skies was pretty nice to look at, though. If this was eternal damnation, then I was going to be eternally grateful.
You know what? I don't even want to know who you're referring to as legs. But
She reminded me of my second wedding. All sound and no fury.
there's gonna be fury. We are not defined by our appearances, okay?
It's not worth it, Penelope. He's fossilized.
So, what about the collab?
No one wants to collab with you.
You don't have to be rude about it.
I'm a professional writer. You've taken one creative writing class in your life.
And I'm already as good as you.
It's not the same.
So, you're a professional writer.
Yes?
Then why are you using my ideas?
What are you talking about?
This book. A taxidermist in a small town is found stuffed to death. The principal suspect is his twin brother, Darren. If he owns a cupcake shop, this is my book stuffed for murder.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. In my book, the cupcake shop is a group of demon-worshipping sorcerers who use a taxidermist's corpse to haunt the vengeful spirit of a rabid moose. That's your book?
You just stole the whole situation I created. There's a mix-up, and it's up to the retired school teacher to solve the murder by using a bake sale.
Yes, that sounds exactly like Bloodborne. A bake sale solves everything.
Just how we're making humans into the bake sale. Look at this, chapter 41, the bakery. You just stole my book and squirted black magic into it like a toddler drawing on a wall with crayons. Which all of my books did. Repeatedly. Even after I told them not to. But a little baking soda actually helps get a crayon off page. A lot of people don't know.
If I stole your book, I'd have to read it first, and I love myself too much for that.
So, first you rip off your whole identity and now you steal a book.
Yes, I stole a book from a self-published housewife that has sold exactly 2 copies.
And how would you know that? You were one of the two. And you're a thief. Do you know what we do to thieves in my hometown?
Did you kill them?
What?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of opportunities here.
Your coffee's ready. I don't want to say anything because I'm way too busy watching this. This is the most fun I've had all day.
For real, yo, chick fight.
Guys, please.
Seriously, kid, the spiders in your feet.
I will see you in court. As soon as we are done here,
Do you know a small-town lawyer with Obi Charm?
I do. And he has a great mustache, and he will sue you into the fight of right for you for the right apple.
Do it. I will countersue you, and the judge will award me the custody of your children because you're so pathetic.
Don't you say nothing about my boys. They're little kids, but most of the times they're innocent of the crimes they're accused of.
Not after I'm through corrupting them. I'll raise them as warlocks. We'll play Dungeons and Dragons every night and make voodoo dolls out of their classmates. All right.
All right.
All right. All right. No one is doing anything.
You missed the wrong lady, witch.
I embrace it.
I think I have an idea.
No, you do not.
What if Jennifer and Pampata just spent some alone time in a wall full of poisons and weapons?
God, I can't get anything done like this. I will write my book if I have to kill all of you first.
You blocked again, yo.
No, let's be real here. We are writers. We have no actual skills. We're not going to play some stupid game where we try to kill each other. Ah!
I agree.
Oh my God.
She was a ghost. Or a ghost of a ghost. What was her story? A broken heart? Broken ambition? Something smelled and it wasn't her nose.
Look, if you want to live, you listen to me. The more you talk to each other, the more likely someone is dead before the clock strikes 12.
But then someone gets this chance to solve for the murder, which is totally not worth it, because a book deal is not worth a human life. But maybe we can negotiate the terms with the host and raise it to 2 book deals. So that it's like worth. No, you shouldn't do that.
The only way to win the game is not to play.
Oh, twist? I love twists. Well, I'm so glad that the genius has weighed in.
I'm not a fan of murder mysteries. They're unrealistic and usually depend on a coincidence. But it's no coincidence that each of you was invited here. The state made sure to pick out the writers who are most likely to want to kill each other.
Who would want to kill me?
Everyone. Everyone with a brain.
The kid wasn't even invited. His professor was.
Regardless, the only way to survive is by refusing to become a predator or a prey.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Is that why you've been writing must kill husband over and over again in your notebook?
Is there ideas for my book?
Hey, that's our special thing.
The state picked you because you all have motives. The more you talk to each other, the more you'll discover them.
Who wants to kill me?
Don't wonder, don't play, don't make casual conversation, and don't drink the coffee.
What? It's fine.
It's probably drugs, a stimulant meant to induce a psychotic state.
Well,
cutting without it, so it's a win-win.
That's not a win-win. Do you even know what a win-win is?
I feel myself getting more and more psychotic by the minute.
I would also like some coffee, to be honest.
Sweet. You have to listen to me. If we're going to live through the night, we need rules. We need order. We need a plan. Otherwise,
Well, are you getting coffee?
I agree with Brenda. If we agree on rules, we live through the night.
if we don't agree, there won't just be one person dead. More of us will die.
Terrible. We have to work on this. We have to agree on something.
Yeah, we have to make rules. I agree.
Zach attack.
Is that a yes?
Zach attack.
You've got a lot of ideas for someone who doesn't seem to be writing a book.
Fine, I can agree. What are the rules?
Hello!
Yes.
Does anyone need anything?
No.
You got cookies? Chocolate chip, not the generic crap.
You're going to consume more of their food?
If they drop the cookies, I guess they got me.
No, we do not need anything, and neither does Carwell.
Of course.
We're trying to get ready for what are you still doing there?
Certainly, if you don't mind me, I'll just be standing back here, not doing anything friendly, and watching over you.
Scram!
Very well.
Rude. You too.
What? If she goes, I go. She's a Captain Delivering Angel.
Thank you.
No, thank you, sugar. Also, I won.
Let's agree on some rules.
Rule 1, don't murder each other. Done.
Rule 1. Old washed up has-beens don't get to make the rules.
Rule 1, circus freaks don't get to make the
Can
rules.
we focus, please?
You're trying to make a room full of writers agree on something. You might as well start the killing now.
We all have a motive, so we have to eliminate the opportunity. If there's no opportunity, there's no murder.
How about this? Everyone stays in the room from now on.
Sounds reasonable.
No one goes strolling around the grounds by themselves. Nobody goes exploring the mansion. No one goes and hides in the closet waiting to jump out with an ice pick.
No one sleeps, the lights stay on. I'm crying in the dark.
Yeah, you look better that way.
What if we need to use the bathroom?
Take a buddy.
Oh,
Oh, get over it, princesses. Women go to the bathroom groups all the time.
Yeah, but I'm with Carswell.
what?
You are such a delicate flower.
What if the person you're going to the bathroom with is planning on killing you?
We go groups of three.
What? But I'm stuck with Carswell. And what's with his, bladder situation?
I reckon you're about to find out. All right, what else?
No one touches the back wall.
Oh, what if we need a book? I'm shocked you actually read. You know what? I'm a very nice person, but if I was a person planning on killing anyone, I know who would be first on my list.
Legs was right.
Scratch that. You're second.
You can't kill on social media, dog. You ever wrestle a tiger? Try me. I'm wiry like an orangutan.
Can we get through the night without anyone making a declaration?
I simply scratched the whole rule thing and super like with that.
Oh, I swear it will be like 100% true.
Well, but what if the power goes out?
If the power goes out, nobody moves. At all.
Or
Amateurs. Amateurs. Simply grab a candle, light it, put it towards your face. Then we can see where everyone else is.
Fair enough. Bella, can you two us get a candle, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I the candle person now? Is that my job? Was I introduced as candle person, or was I introduced as barista?
No, don't go get anything. Sit back down. How can we get candles?
Well, I could give you a tip, but you might notice my tip jar is looking kind of empty.
You're working for tips?
I'm working for many things. Tips being one of them. Okay, here's my tip. If you ring the service bell, you might get some service.
you're back.
You must be thinking of my twin, Morris.
We're gonna need a supply of candles and matchboxes for everyone.
Well, I'm on break.
You just got here.
Well, I'm just gonna wait.
Ring the bell for Morris.
Hold on. Let me go with Morris. Morris! What? They need you. Without cookies, I'm offended. Hold on, please, like this. I'm on break, you go. You're always on break.
Can we just do this without candles?
Please. Hurry up. Oh my god. Are we allowed to kill the help?
You are in international waters. Everything's legal.
Not true. What was that, Ethan? No one leaves the room.
No one goes to sleep.
No one goes to the wall of death.
Everyone has a candle.
Will that keep us alive?
Only one way to find out.
This is gonna be a real challenge.
Yo, I got mad inspiration. Writer's block is gone. Y'all had the chance to write this action, now it's gone.
It's definitely gonna be a real challenge.
They tried, but every time they looked up, they saw a killer looking back. We are descended from predators, after all. A long line of killers. The ones who became prey never made it far. All our ancestors have blood on their hands. Would we be like them? I heard the sound of the surf, the crashing of the waves, the singing of seagulls, and then it occurred to me, I need to go see the lavatory.
Can it wait? I was hoping to inspire my wife a little bit more.
Yeah, you just breathe till I get more ideas.
It cannot wait. It cannot wait.
What? Zach? You're coming?
Bro, you just went like an hour ago. I'm old. You'll probably never get to experience it. Y'all go.
Bro, we have to go in groups of 3. Anybody else wanna?
No.
Fine. I was on a mad roll though. Nobody steal my ideas when I'm gone.
Maybe you should take from Hannah with you.
No extra parking, please. That leads to death.
You're gonna listen to the heads cluck. You're gonna come see what a real man can do.
What are you doing?
Stretching. No stretching.
Oh, please, do I look like a killer to you?
Sugar, if I know anything from my books, it's that even the most innocent-looking people harbor up deadly secrets. They get buried for decades, and it could cause them to kill at any time.
Ha! I promise I don't have any deadly secrets.
You're moving.
I just think we should look at what Zach was writing. Why? To see if he's planning on killing us?
Honey, I have 3 boys. They don't plan anything. Hey, what if I peed out the window? Maybe Mom would think it was raining while she was working in the garden.
Let me see. Okay, we're gonna go over there after this one.
What is it?
Oh, he wrote something opportunity power outage.
Wait, what?
What do you think it means?
Easy can spell better than I figured.
Do you think he'd write down? He's been writing for an hour. Is there anything else? I mean, there's just some doodles, like this one that says dope tattoo, and it's just a tattoo that says dope.
That kind of makes sense.
Well, wait, opportunity equals power outage. That's what he meant. Well, we might have a power outage tonight.
Probably will.
Thanks, Bella.
No problem. I'm going on break in like 5 minutes. Are you gonna stand there and snoop, or does anyone want any more coffee? Me! Latte, please.
Are you actually putting drugs in the coffee?
That'll take way too much effort. Can you make like a heartfelt thing at the top? That would be amazing. Or like a flower or a leaf? Yeah, sure. That will complete my entire life.
Well, Brenda, what do you think?
Do I think that someone who's planning on killing another person would write down their ideas on how to commit said murder in a notebook full of potential victims? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
That would be pretty stupid.
Maybe he's planning on committing murder stupidly. Oh, wait a minute.
employees already. Really badly, like going in.
Or maybe they stole the poison flower here.
Maybe if they were planning on killing someone, they weren't following the rules.
That's the kind of genius level thinking that pervades in her novels.
Then why are you stealing them, Elvira?
What kind of poison is missing?
How should I know? Go over there.
Slowly.
Keep your hands so we can see them. Hey, why aren't the men back yet?
Maybe they're having a conversation?
They're men. Thallium tetracyanide, fairly strong scent, deadly if ingested, and can also be applied directly to the skin.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. Wait, isn't there supposed to be a power outage tonight?
Oh, jeez.
Stay on, right? Guess not.
Everyone step away from the walls of death!
Keep your hands away from the snakes, spiders, scorpions. Too late.
What?
Just kidding.
Go back to your spots and call out where you are!
I'm over here. I'm moving back to my chair.
Going back to my spot.
I'm hovering in the air like a gull from some experience.
I'm moving away from my spot to hunt you down. I'm moving away from Jennifer easily because she's slow and gaining on you using my rage.
I'm right here.
What was that? Nobody move.
Sorry, I just read something.
Greg?
Yeah, I can't see anything though.
I can't believe none of you asked for flashlights instead of candles. You do know we have more advanced technology than candles,
Can you
right?
help me not to start
With what?
getting my husband back here?
Fine.
Oh my god, you're bleeding. What happened?
The kid, he hit me.
Did you see what happened, Colonel?
No, I was in the bathroom. Concentrate. Take some time.
Can we focus, please? My husband was just hit in the head. Do you know what he did? You were what?
I don't know. He just hit me with something. I was waiting for Carousel to finish, and the next thing I knew, something hit me in the back of my head.
Was this before or after the power went out? Oh, does this matter? He's literally bleeding out of his head. Who attacked you? Did you see?
Zack attack. It wasn't a catchphrase. It was a promise.
So he hit you in the back of the head? You didn't actually see him hit you?
How was he gonna see him? He hit him in the back of the head. Do you have eyes in the back of your head?
Oh, why would Saturday attack Greg? I figured if anyone was gonna kill Greg, it would be Deborah.
For a book deal? What is wrong with you people?
Well, what was his motive then?
Well, imagine how much good you could buy with a book deal.
Or he could almost pay for college. Something is not right here. Zach's missing.
He ran off.
Or maybe you killed him.
No one would suspect Greg for murder because nobody respects him. Or thinks he can ride a bike, tie shoes.
You get it. You get it.
Where were you?
I was in the laboratory. Levitating. Did you miss out on that part?
Was it Greg in there with you?
He and the kid were standing outside.
You were supposed to go to the bathroom with him.
Gross.
Doesn't look any good to have two people standing outside the bathroom.
I said they could come in, maybe learn something.
You go in together.
Ew.
You're children.
Well, I don't want to go in the bathroom with another guy.
Well, you kind of have to because or else it's only two of you standing outside. But now, and either Zach attacked you or you attacked Zach, and now we only have your word to go on.
I'm bleeding from the side of my head.
There's no way you're believing this nonsense. He's literally hurt. Bella, what do you think?
Don't drag me into this. If I could, I'd kill every single one of you.
That deserves another clue.
Don't move. When I can move again, you get a kill.
Lies were kind of unfastening compliments at the British baking show. Is there a lick of truth? Anything being said right now? The only thing I can be sure of is I would need to go to the laboratory pretty soon. And this time I'm only a half a man.
What was that?
Nobody move.
See, I told you it wasn't me.
Oh my god. Come on. My batteries are running out.
Everyone stay where you are.
My head is still bleeding.
Everyone start making noises so we know where you are.
Stop! Who are you talking to?
His head is bending to it off.
The door is open.
Oh my.
Delacroix?
Oh, he's dead.
understand. We gave up everything for this, okay? I have no credit card, I'm living with no income, I got no prospects.
Hey, shut up, Greg.
But you know it's true.
Nobody gave Are you not funny? You're full of things. Squabbling married couple that hates each other. It's a little inconvenient. What if you really want to be the one there? What if you killed the crop? Or maybe it's all hidden.
I was kneeling over there from a category. How would I get across the room, stab somebody in the back who just came out of a secret door?
Gymnastics.
What?
I've seen some gymnasts do some pretty crazy things. Bend themselves into pretzels, wear leotards, silently somersault across the room, stab a man in the back, silently somersault away, and then silently leave through a secret door.
Well, Greg, no doubt. He can't even touch his toes.
Thank you.
I wish he was.
Thanks.
He's so deficient in so many ways.
How can everybody stand here and discuss this? Delacroix's dead.
Yeah. And don't you think he'd want us to solve for the murder?
No, I think he'd be pretty upset that he got killed. You have to call the police.
What police? We're in international waters. There's no laws, it's just the laws of the sea.
I'm certain that's not how it works.
Well, that's how pirates operate. We're basically pirates now.
Well, there's no phone service. Well, then we get Captain Myers to take back the ferry to Midnight.
The ferry runs once a week.
Was there an exception for murder?
Probably not. The captain's pretty crusty.
Why don't you try to call him or call someone?
The killer is out there.
Wrong. Killer is in here.
Or it's Zach.
Or you killed that.
Oh, you're assuming a lot of confidence in my husband.
I didn't like writers much. The more these people talked, the less I liked them. They were like crabs fighting for scraps at the table of truth. We were like crabs in a bucket. What was that? The temperature was rising. And soon, we'd be boiled in our shells. One thing was for sure. The kid was missing, but nobody was missing the kid.
You know, that's the first time I actually appreciated your marriage.
I think the game is over.
Oh my god!
Gymnastics.
Yoga, actually, I was meditating.
How can you meditate at a time like this?
If you try hard enough, you can actually meditate through anything. You can take a marshmallow and close this on your face, or you can do screens that your dog is being ridden like a rodeo steer. I don't want to do this.
The only way to stop this game is not to play. So no one tries to solve this murder. No one talks to each other. No one leaves the room.
Well, the room's a little foul right now on account of the dead body. I like it. It's in the
Don't you see? If we start solving this crime, there's only going to be another murder. That's how this works.
Or you're the killer. You're not even writing it. And you could get a law. You get a good prize.
There is no prize money. And I didn't kill Delacroix. Don't forget it. Only one of us lives through the night. Everyone else is going to keep dying if we keep going down this road.
How do you know so much about this?
He's right.
Why should we listen to you?
Because I've read all of Vincent Braxton novels and I know how this works. The first death starts a chain of reaction. One by one, the killer strikes. We all get picked up. The competition is not to see who can get the book deal. The competition is to see who can kill the others. That's the twist.
How did you publish a book? And you think you know everything? Is there like a TikTok you should be doing or something? Okay, what are the odds the power is going down there? Pretty high.
And in the meantime, the listeners watching, feeding us drinks.
There's not a lot of entertainment on this island. This is the next best thing.
Drugging us.
Oh, if there are drugs in the coffee?
I think I figured out the clues.
SquarePants thinks he knows.
I'm curious. Let me guess.
Yeah, and it's pretty incredible how I figured it out.
There's half a dozen actual mystery writers here, and you think you're the one who's got to figure it out?
Yeah, and I've known who it was this entire time.
What?
Okay, who is he?
So, are you giving a guess? How do we make a guess? All right then.
What? Did we get noise?
No, that's not what I
Noise! Did I fight dead?
He was
How? You haven't told me yet.
stabbed. He was stabbed.
Oh, science and research take. We need it. You got startled, right?
Yeah, we figured that part out.
Did I finish? No. I didn't have. Well, let's get him out of here.
Whoa, he's evidence. Don't you think the police will want to know when he got killed?
And just figure it out. Now, who wants the lead?
I'll get the feet.
And who wants the head?
Oh, fine. See? They're working together. Suspicious.
And what body part are you together?
I'm supervising. I don't get any. Alright, put your back in there. Go ahead and move me in the secret test.
Put your back into it, Fred.
I'm lifting, okay?
Wait. Maybe the hallway will do.
You're not the only one who knows how to lift. You're not an expert lifter.
You lift when you like on your back.
You just said put my back. You need to pick up your mind.
Please, sir, go ahead and
Make sure to lock the door behind them.
Oh, the Canadian Coast Guard or the International Criminal Court or someone. This game has to end right now.
Not so fast. We're prepared for this.
You are?
Yeah.
Everything, okay? It doesn't help that you keep yelling at me, okay?
Well,
I probably have a concussion too.
it helps make me feel better. Think of someone besides yourself.
To be read in the case of the murder of the host. Then it says, underscore with unknown. I guess we need that.
Why are you looking at me?
Can you play the music, please?
God, restart. That reminds me. Can I get a word?
Noise!
So,
What? We need no music. Go, no.
Can we do it without the music, please?
Sure.
So, if we solve the murder, do we get what deal?
His desperation stinks like people type. His mind reeling with thoughts of cash from the new book deal. What was he going to spend the money on? Beanie Babies. He had the Beanie Baby sickness, I could tell. Pinchers lobster, bongo monkeys, even Chili the polar bear. He'd get them, or die trying. That's the thing about the Beanie Baby train. Once you get on, you're not getting off until Hell Station.
You have managed a somewhat surprising twist. The host is dead. Not especially groundbreaking, but I expected no more from writers of your caliber.
Even in his will, he's still a condescending old bat.
The deal stands. The game continues. Should one of you definitely prove who the murderer is, and you shall receive the book.
Yes!
What if someone else gets killed?
However, considering that the original task was to kill a fellow writer who have failed at, the deal does not apply to the killer of the host. As such, the price is still in play. To one of your fellow writers, she likes it for emphasis on sarcasm, and get away with it, and your prize will be granted.
What did I tell you? More murders.
what if someone solves the host of the murder, but a different writer gets killed?
Hold on, I have the chart right here. According to the will, Person A solves the murder of the host. No one else is killed. Person A receives publication of their novel. Person A solves the murder. Person B kills another writer and gets away with it. Person B gets a book deal. Person A solves the murder. Person B kills a writer. And person C solves the murder of the writer. Person C gets the book deal.
And I assume if person D kills person C and gets away with it, person D gets publication of their novel.
Sure.
Until there's only one of us left. That's the only way to actually get published, isn't it?
What can I say? The publishing business is extremely competitive.
Logically, it's the last writer standing.
Well, none of us are dead yet.
The reprise dead.
He doesn't count. You heard the will.
Exactly, but I know that too. And you killed him. There we go then. Assuming confidence.
Well, I didn't kill Zach, but I definitely know who killed Eli
we just went over it. But I think we know who to go.
Captain Myers?
I serve as the judge when I'm not having any votes.
I thought the ferry only ran once a day.
Yup.
Well, we can take the ferry back to the mainland, stop all of this right now, call the police.
You heard that storm earlier? No one's going anywhere. Besides, we have an actual guest from this young lady. I'm required by contract to listen to it.
Awesome.
And not until I get my coffee. It's hard enough to deal with people when I'm not caffeinated. Bella? Bella!
I can hear you.
Coffee!
So, let's just tell the story.
Someone gonna fix that for me, or do I have to do everything myself?
Can I make it first?
You get one chance. Oh man, I love this thing.
Alright. It had stuck with me. I had to admit. Who killed the clock? Why killed the clock? And how was he murdered?
There's a knife sticking out his back, genius.
Too simple. Have you heard of something called Chekhov's gun?
Yes, we're all professional writers. I've learned about Chekhov's gun when I was 3. Chekhov's gun is a phaser.
There's a theory in Star Trek that if
Just stop talking.
no, you idiot. I know this. If a phaser is introduced in Act 1, then it must go off in Act 2 or something like that. So this means that if a murder weapon is shown at the beginning, then it has to be used at the end. Or what was revealed early on? What is it? A snake? Two deadly spiders? A scorpion? A cliff?
And several dozen poisons.
Yes. So that means what was the murder weapon used? All of them. And once I understood that, everything clicked together. It all started when I suggested to you, Bella, if I could take you in smells. Remember what you said to that?
I said no because you're stupid.
Yes. And why did you reject my smells? Because you needed money.
Right.
And what's the best way to get money in this island? You have to kill.
So you're saying Bella did it?
No, I'm saying Bella got paid to cut the lights. Bella got paid to cut the flashlights. Bella even got paid to delay the men when they went in the bathroom. But the question is, who paid Bella?
You're blaming me?
You were part of it, but you weren't the ringleader. No. You were the murder. The murder was all of the women.
What?
You guys are the most desperate people alive. You would probably solve the murder, get the book deal, and split it 6 ways.
You're literally accusing your wife of this?
You killed Bella Fox because he was annoying and terrible.
He was annoying and terrible.
But then that got found out. And so you had to get rid of them as well. And to do that, you used all of the murder weapons. You first started with a poison dart needle, then a wooden scarf, contact lenses, this like weird knife that you created out of dry ice, right? And then you attached it to like poisons and like snakes, and it was hanging on the ceiling. The ceiling, right? And there was like little spiders from the webs and everything going down. But then, no. For the coup de grace, you shot this like scorpion from the other side of the room. And then the Quadra stumbled through the rocks and died. That's what happened.
And remember, he was suffering from a head wound and
And if I learned something incredible from my marriage is that this wonderful woman right here.
Oh, not me.
Oh, sorry. She's the deadliest of the species. And she also has a lot of opinions on how to fold towels.
Because there is only one way you should fold them.
Well, they're towels, okay? They don't get wrinkles.
If you don't fold them right, they don't fit in the linen closet.
It's always the right way with you. Always Gregory's wrong, Deborah's right. I feel a bit dizzy right now. I think I lost a lot of.
Now, I don't even know what to call that. Well, Morris,
Yes, Captain?
we had our first incorrect guess.
Right.
Well, it's my turn.
You're guessing now.
I think I got it. It was hard to figure out at first, but then it occurred to me. This island is basically a small town, just like where I talked about. It just has a lot of deadly weapons and weird creatures, but it hurts. This is a quaint little fishing village. We don't actually fish here. Our food gets shipped in at enormous expense and ecological harm. And if I know anything about small towns, it's that a lot of people get murdered here. Because people have secrets and cupcake shops. And when you've grown up somewhere and you know everyone, there's always a lot of history there. I saw the way you looked at Delacroix, your childhood sweetheart. He broke your heart, didn't he? Because you couldn't be together. His family never liked you. They thought you were trash. The wrong side of the tracks. There's no tracks on this island. Then you saw how Delacroix was falling in love with the new woman. Penelope.
Me?
Oh, look at your sugar. You're like a blood sabbath for these men. All of them are gonna fight right into you and get their little whisper. You're so sweet, you don't even realize it. And Bella, we had good times. You gave me coffee, but I tasted something in that coffee. It was bitter, because your heart was in it. So, you talked to your brother, Norris.
Maury.
Whichever, sorry. And he'll hatch the plan. It was easy enough to get Morris, right? Morris? Behind Delacroix's secret passage. That's where he watched us. Almost right. But you missed one thing. I didn't miss anything, you vampire.
It wasn't for love that they killed him.
You think that kills him too? Look at the writers in this room. Are any of them good at any physical activity?
No, that's why we became writers. Do you think any of these uncoordinated bookworms could successfully stab someone in the back with a knife?
No, you did it. And you used your servant, Morris. He's not your brother, though. He's bonded to you through a dark blood ritual, through this tattoo on his arm.
Please do not touch me.
He's your brother. Look at the family resemblance.
No, this is a cult which they have kept secret from Morris's twin, Norris.
Morris was the one that was taking Grace. Why?
Because he had to ritually drain the blood from the corpse of Vincent Braxton, which is on the basement of this island. An island which is on a meridian that magnifies its diabolical significance.
That makes as much sense as boots on a fish. This one here was like, if I can't have you, no one can. And that one there was like, I can set you free, baby. I'll do whatever it takes. Even murder? You bet.
Not everything is about broken hearts in Housefly. She was like, the blood of the innocent will fuel the end of the world.
The world?
And he was like, I am your servant. I will obey your dark desires.
See, she was a cheerleader and he was the captain of the football team.
There are 5 people on this island. There is no football team. They were prom king and queen. This is an apocalyptic cult designed to bring about the end of the world. You spatter enough blood on the Ebon crystals which grow at the natural foot of the clay on this island, you will open a rift into the nether realms.
Wrong.
Which one?
Both of you. If this is how you write books, I guess why nobody buys them.
Well, I think mine is the only logical explanation.
No. I have a logical explanation.
Another guess.
I don't guess. I confirm. Honey, stand up. Quit whining and stand up. We are going to play out a scenario right now that will explain it.
We are.
Yeah, there was only one person here who had a motive to kill Delacroix. Because they're right.
And who is that?
It's not you, is it?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Oh, what about the big room, the secret passage?
I'm not married, and I'm certainly not married to a butler. What are you doing?
Well, I'm picking out the pieces I've been writing because I'm the only one who's gotten any writing done on it. And we will act it out. And it'll make absolute sense. We met in community theater. So, I thrive on the spot. Okay. The middle. And see.
Look around you. Is there someone who wants you dead? Or is there someone you want dead? Or you can simply use this time to write. to fuel your creativity. But I suggest you watch your back because the challenge begins now. What are you doing here, baby?
I can't participate.
The challenge is for writers, not you.
I am a writer. I'm a good writer. I write all kinds of good things. And you never respected me.
You are nothing, and I never should have told you where I work.
You just want me to stay at home where you travel for work.
Well, that is your role, honey.
Do you know how hard it is to keep our house going while you're gone?
Your mother managed to do it.
Don't talk about my mother, you swine!
Go home, Jennifer. And stop making up lies to insult me.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Where the vacuum cleaner is.
Where
Where's
is
the
it?
socks?
Where is it?
In the closet.
Which one?
The one with the vacuum cleaner inside of it.
I gotta take care of 3 boys who are monsters. They eat the drywall while I'm gone, while you're gone. I had to take Junior to the doctor to get screws out of his stomach lining.
What?
You will not help. You get to travel for work and wear an ascot. No!
Where are the kids?
Oh, I left them with a traveling circus. It's time they learn to learn their keep. Learn to earn their keep.
How dare you?
Oh, well. Mama, there needs a quiet time!
Go home, Jennifer. Okay?
I'll see you dead first!
Try it! You don't have the guts!
I have more guts than you ever knew!
Is it okay?
First off,
That was an uncanny representation of my home life.
But my husband is a flight attendant who also doesn't know where the vacuum cleaner is and travels all the time. He's not a butler on an island in the middle of nowhere.
wrong. You're married to Bill Quan, that's why you come. Greg, it's not that time.
I can feel part of my brain sliding out from the moment.
Deal with it.
Wrong.
What?
Norris.
Is this all I'm doing from now on?
Sticker.
Fine.
Nuh-uh, because marriage can turn anyone into a killer. Darn, I thought I had it.
All the little birdies had finished chirping. It was time for a real man. Delacroix made one mistake. A mistake that ended up with him face down in the carpet. With the kick me sign, that was actually a knife in the back. That's what my second wife did. This was a job for the people's hero, my hero, our hero, Detective Jack May.
Right, Danes. It is a dirty job, this business. Murder. Not the nice kind.
Detective, you have to help me. They want to put it on me.
Now, why would they want to do a thing like that, though?
Because I'm trouble. I've always been trouble.
Lots of things are trouble. Not all of them are in trouble. But you've got a face I can fall in love with.
Please, detective, I'd do anything to clear my name.
It's worth clearing. That's the thing about past. They don't care how pretty you are, how high your heels are. They stick around like dog poop in the bottom of your shoe.
Please, you have to believe me.
I believe you say anything to deflect the blame from yourself. But a man is dead, and all signs point to the looker with the bloody fingernails.
They're not bloody.
But you looked, which means you thought they might be. Which means you were the one holding the knife. I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's the brakes. We could have been something.
You're so smart, Jack Manning, and handsome, but I'll kill you and everyone else if I have to. You don't understand. That girl was blackmailing me. He had pictures of me and the senator. It would have ruined my reputation.
So you killed him.
You think you got it all figured out, don't you? But there's one thing you didn't figure. The kid.
Her boyfriend. That big lug would have jumped off a cliff if she asked him to. He was supposed to do the job, but he botched it, just like he botched everything else in his life. So he ran off to the only place he felt safe at.
Hooters!
Hooters! You will find him there, drowning his sorrows in a bucket of wings and booty shorts.
I mean it, detective. I am not going to the slammer.
Darling, you're going to the chair. There, it's all gonna be over soon.
I'm feeling for real.
I know they're wearing baby, but mine wear.
So, your theory is that the little pig killed the black cow was that burner.
Only explanation possible. Wrong.
Well, you got one thing right, Ursula. This all starts with Zach.
That thing down before you hurt yourself.
Can we get the body of the Prabhat up here?
I'll
We just
allow
grabbed
it.
it away. We just grabbed it away.
I'll allow it. Drag the body back.
Yes, sir. I need 2 volunteers.
You're the servant. You do it.
I have scurvy. It's in my contract that I don't have to drag anybody's heavier than 50 pounds.
You ever get bodies less than 50 pounds? Oh, don't answer that. I'll carry the dang body. I've carried my kids out of Wilmar a dozen times each. The key is sweeping up their legs and accessing your maternal rage. Hey, Craig, get up and help them. Craig.
Wait.
Penelope, don't do this.
Why not?
Because it keeps the game going.
And you're gonna be wrong, because you're an idiot. Like the rest of these idiots.
This means someone else would get killed.
Well, I'm actually counting on it, so sit down right now. The first mystery is, where did Zach go? No one has seen him. No one knows why he tried to attack Greg, and over there is fine. But I know where Zach went.
Where?
Well, that's very curious. He has been here the whole time. You see, I realized Zach wasn't actually a college student, was he, Percival? You were the only one who knew his professor, James Brunson, and a writer by the name of Reharmentum.
What are you getting at?
Well, Reharmentum was trending this morning. Why? Because she died on this day 10 years ago. And the official cause of death was a heart attack, but in reality, Parswell, she was killed the last time the deadline challenge was played.
Whoa.
Well, you see, I asked myself, how does a writer whose books haven't been in print for 25 years afford fancy shoes like those? How does a writer who hasn't held a real job in his life, has no television adaptations, and basically just narrates sexist garbage from the corner, afford to show up to a writing retreat? He didn't look around when he got here. He didn't even try to write a book, because he's been here before, and he left with the prize, which was $1 million. $1 million which has run out.
Okay, Grace, wake up. This is getting good. He always leaves the best parts.
How'd you know it was $1 million?
I'll get to that.
You're right. It was $1 million. But not because I killed Rahar Menton. Because I solved her murder.
Oh, I know. And I know who the real murderer was. James Brunson, who is not here this time because you've been blackmailing him. So he sent Zach instead, who is a professional assassin, to kill you.
Are you saying Sam was just pretending to be a bro?
Of course, nobody is that broy. It was an act to make us underestimate him. Zach tried to get Greg out of the way so we could kill Carson in the bathroom, but he didn't count on Greg being so squeamish he wouldn't even go in the bathroom.
Because he was never a father.
Bingo.
Because when you're a parent, oh my goodness, the things you see in bathrooms.
We get it. Motherhood is a cauldron of despair and ruin. You don't have to keep talking about it all the
It
time.
is a wonderful cauldron of despair and ruin, and I will talk about it
failed, so he ran off to use Plan B, which was dress up as Delacroix and use the power outage as an opportunity to kill Corso in the dark. Well, you know, with Vincent Braxton, I proved this because of the encyclopedias over here, and with Vincent Braxton, he's actually famous enough to get an entry. You see, in this encyclopedia, I realized there was something really interesting. Wait, what's it look like?
Yeah, what happened to him?
Well, he's been here the whole time. You see, just watching us from the other secret passage.
It has been highly entertaining.
Well, why did you switch the price from $1 million to just a book deal?
We realized that writers were so desperate that we didn't even have to pay them. But you still haven't solved the actual murder.
Oh, I know. That was just a setup for the actual murder. Or should I say, murders? Because there has been more than one.
Who?
Well, at least some attempts. You know, and you're right, Brenda, which is not your real name. There will be several more murders before the evening is over. But of course, you've already killed one person.
What? That's ridiculous.
Is it? I watched you when Delacroix walked in. You were more shocked than anyone, because you thought you killed him. Delacroix was your target the entire time.
Why would I want to kill Delacroix?
Because you were the only one who knew how this game worked. You see, there's no cell phone service on this island, but there are encyclopedias. And you know, Vincent Braxton is really famous, so obviously he doesn't know. And I found something really curious in here. Notice anything, you know?
Can't imagine.
Well, the date of death?
20 years ago today.
Whoa, another coincidence. And in Vincent Braxton novels, there are no coincidences. What did he die of?
He died peacefully in his private island in the North Atlantic.
That's nice and vague. Hard to verify, easy to fake.
Are you saying he was murdered?
That's what I thought at first. But then I remembered his book, The Boatman. Have you read it?
I don't like Vincent Braxton books.
Well, it's an obscure one. One of his first. Only superfans have read it. It's about a man who fakes his own death to get revenge on a cheating lover. And he takes on a new identity as a ferry captain. You know how I proved it? Oh, check it out, check it out. This is the captain of the ferry, ferrying souls like the boatman to the underworld on a mansion on a cliff. What's it like?
What is what like?
Well, being the captain of your own ferry, do you love it? Do you love it?
Sure, I don't hate it. I don't have to deal with people.
Well, I was playing around with the recording a little, and I put this filter to make him look younger, you see? And wow, he looks just like that picture, doesn't he? Lord Braxton?
I knew he was a liar. Sorry, Arzori, talentless hack.
Grandpa? What?
That's a part I hadn't figured out yet. Vincent Braxton is your grandfather. That's why you're here. That's why you killed Delacroix. Or at least tried to, and got sacked instead. It was dark, I get it.
I'm glad you didn't kill my butler, Kenzie.
I am as well. I rather enjoy being alive.
Oh, because it's so hard to get good people on an island trying to kill people.
I kind of like it actually. It gives me time to think and work on my journal. Why would you do this?
Why wouldn't I? I have my own island. I sold 100 million copies of my books. What more was left to prove? You think I wanted to be one of these authors with their social media companies, letting everyone know about my personal life, how much I love all of my people? No, I'd rather die or retire.
Most people when they retire don't stage their own death.
Most people lack imagination. Haven't you ever wanted to stage your own death?
All the time.
Exactly. And I was all set to soak up the praises of my family. And what did I discover? A horde of rats battling over the fortune. Your mother, dear, was one of the worst.
You left her nothing.
Only because she was so ungrateful at the funeral.
Honestly, I can see the appeal.
I thought they would come and tell me how got it all? Who owned the copyrights? Well, I decided then and there no one would get the money. I'd keep it. And I was all set to live the rest of my days on a peaceful island with no clamoring fans or bloodthirsty relatives. I entrusted Delacroix to deal with the challenges in court. It was great for a time. Until it started. The next Vincent Braxton. Better than Vincent Braxton. We're making the mystery genre. Oh, really? Miserable little scribble. So I conceived of the deadline challenge. About the frisbee here.
To fill out the competition.
Oh, dear no. I wouldn't kill anyone. You'd all do it for me because you're all so greedy and pathetic. Barely enough money to buy a shack in California. And you kill kids. That's the Professor Hill's requirement with a blow-up. It wasn't especially elegant and not terribly difficult to figure out.
Blowdarts are my specialty.
So you figured this time the game would be bigger, like Squid Game but for writers?
They stole that idea from me. Yes.
From your novel, The Zero Sum Game, which is where I found the $1 million prize. And Brenda was right, you're not stopping at one.
I never started here. You're doing the killing. Bravo, that is the beauty of it. And I'd like to point out one thing. For the moment, you get the money, you win the prize. But to everyone, if she were to be murdered, then that writer might get the book deal instead.
That's bold. Yeah, I like it.
I suggest you get back to work. Morris, the sticker.
No, thanks.
You eat.
No, I don't, because I've actually read The Zero Sum Game, and I know how this game works, and I know who the real murderer is.
Do you?
Yes, it's you. And if you don't provide the antidote for everyone for the poison, then this information goes out to my fans on social media.
Poison?
It's a thiamine tetracyanide. The fairly strong scent can be either on a strong tasting drink or directly applied to the skin on something like a sticker. I told you there would be more than one murder. I think Greg might already be dead.
Oh my god, he's not breathing! Oh, I don't feel so good. Dang it, my insides are trying to become my outside.
You'll never get away from this, Grandpa.
Hold on. Maurice. Go. Maurice.
First, you steal the money, and now you're trying to kill people.
Stole the money. I made the money. I am a billionaire. I can do whatever I want. What's the point of being a billionaire? I can say elaborate death traps, torture writers. I am the best writer. All the rest of you are hacks. You couldn't figure out a simple.
Oh, something wrong? Oh, it's a poison, the thiamine tetracyanide. I still am putting your coffee. You see, when I took the jar, I realized it was half empty. Bill and I decided to spend the money.
The coffee here is terrible. I don't know why I took the job in the first place.
What can we do?
Well, I suggest finding the antidote.
Oh, I got a great time.
I'll get it.
Please, our Russell's dying.
That's weird, because I already been to his funeral, so that can't be him. But all these other people could really use the antidote right now.
You monster.
Everybody drink up.
You can't do this. I'll stop you.
Oh, here's the thing about threats. They work better if the person you're threatening doesn't have a handful of spiders ready to strike.
What?
They're perfectly harmless if you know how to handle them.
My head.
If it makes you feel any better, I was wrong about you getting hit with a red.
I'm literally covered in blood.
Yeah, that happens to me too, but it's usually for fun.
Please, our Russell's dying.
Wrong. I think Lord Braxton is already dead. I guess it's true what they say. Never meet your heroes.
I'm not too sad about that.
Me neither. We never got my name.
Now what do we do?
Get new jobs.
Well, we could take a ferry back to the mainland.
I'm here at Smith's School. I'll get the keys.
Oh, I have to go back to my family now. I've got a mausoleum right out here. We need a break.
Really? I'd much rather be in the crib than he comes down.
Gotta go get her luggage.
Wait a second. I almost just died.
And I didn't.
I underestimated you, kid.
Most people did.
Thought you were just a pretty face and a pair of legs.
That means a lot.
The butt to match.
Oh, honestly, you just don't speak.
You the word.
So, Bella, is nobody going to pick up these dead bodies? What are we doing here?
Freezer?
Sure. So, you know there's more than just one.
Always so much work with you.
One.
The Lord was as dead as the king.
I give up.
The games were okay. Now it's time for me to take a ferry to Nowheresville and collect unemployment.
Well, what are you gonna do now?
I mean, this murder island needs a new boss. Maybe someone less interested in murdering people. We could make a museum of my grandfather's work. Charge people a ton of money to come here. Big bang. It would be pretty sweet.
Well, you could also make it a writing retreat. I feel that's what writers need these days.
They're writers. They don't have any money.
Good point.
Hey, you didn't actually have any jumping tarantulas in your pockets, did you?
Sometimes you gotta tell lies. I do it all the time on social media. Hey guys, I'm leaving the mention of Vincent Braxton and it was ridiculous. I'm talking snakes, spiders, cliffs. I'm alive, thank God. But I'm 100% dead. Let me just show you around. This place is insane.
All right, Grandpa, you can get up now.
How was that?
Very convincing. Now you faked your death twice. Not a lot of people can say that.
Most people are chumps. I'm getting better at it anyway.
There were lots of witnesses this time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need some people employees.
Right. I almost thought you were getting everything right.
Didn't get close though.
You never bothered this when you didn't recognize me though.
Can't win them all.
And even in the dark, I could tell that was Zach. No, I was gonna let a paid assassin do all the work.
Remind me to have a word with Professor Brunson.
So, do we just let them go?
How do you feel about this? A terrible ferry accident in the middle of the North Atlantic. All hands lost with inexperienced captain.
Seems like overkill.
You're just a softie, just like the others. Well, next deadline challenge, we think the solution is that.
Sure. I love you, Grandpa.
Love you, kid.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to say thank you to Pablo for stepping up because he's never been on stage. And thank you to Finn for changing his role. And also shout out to the seniors. This is one of their last performances. to Miss Kim for all the books and the swords and everything. And Mr. Scott, yes, sorry. And, well, everyone backstage. Sergio, is he up there? Okay, oh, there, okay. Sergio and Piper, thank you so much. And Angie and Ignacio, thank you. And obviously Miss Suzu, thank you very much.